Yeah. You don't get to look away anymore. Not after what we've seen. Not after what we know. Can't sugarcoat evil, I refuse to disguise. Truth hit different when you look in their eyes. Little shoes on the staircase cold. Teddy bear stories that were never told. Paper trails buried deep in the vault. Everyone pointing fingers, not my fault. Money moves quiet, power moves slick. Smiles on TV while the system's sick. High walls, black cars, tinted glass. Closed door meetings, let the scandals pass. You say conspiracy to silence the room, but the victims ain't theories, they carry the wounds. We were distracted, divided by noise, arguing headlines, girls and boys. Meanwhile, predators leverage position, protected by status, wealth and tradition. If justice blind, who tied the cloth? Who benefits most when the truth gets lost? If power's clean, then why the fear? When sealed up, pages start coming near.
Wake up, no more shadows, no more silence, no more halos. You can't hide behind the fame. If you fed the fire, you share the flame. Wake up, hear that sound, that's the truth breaking ground. For every child who lost their life, we stand up, we fight tonight.
400,000 missing a year. Tell me why the number don't trigger fear. Why the outrage fade in a week? Why the strong stay silent when the small can't speak? Institutions polished in gold, preaching mercy but the record's cold. If you knew and turned away, silence made you complicit that day. Not left, not right, this ain't a side. Evil don't care about party lines. It's about power abused in dark, about stolen futures before they start. Ballrooms, back rooms, private flights, handshakes hidden from public sight. If your wealth was built on pain, history gon' carve your name. Truth don't die, it waits its turn. Every lie got a fuse that burns. When it sparks, don't act surprised. We warned you once, we're done being quiet.
Wake up, no more shadows, no more silence, no more halos. You can't hide behind the fame. If you fed the fire, you share the flame. Wake up, hear that cry, that's a child asking why. For every tear that fell unseen, we breaking chains, we intervene.
Don't call it hate when we call out wrong. Protecting children ain't extreme, it's strong. You uncomfortable, good, sit with it. Truth ain't gentle when it's explicit. If the stage was bright, but the deals were dark. If the laughter masked, a predator's mark. If you profited off the broken and small, the reckoning coming for one and all. No more heroes called from lies. No more idols we idolize. Character measured by what you defend, not the image you try to send. This ain't vengeance, this is guard duty. Standing 10 toes for human dignity. If you righteous, then stand with us. If you guilty, start feeling the rush because the tide turning. You feel that shift. No more shielding, the powerful click. Every child worth more than gold, and we the generation bold.
Hold the line, protect the young. No more deals behind closed doors done. If we the people, prove it now, not someday later, not somehow. Love ain't passive, faith ain't blind, justice required, there's a spark. Wake up, no more shadows, no more silence, no more halos. We see through the polished lies, truth reflected in our eyes. Wake up, hear that sound, that's the system shaking down. For every child who lost their life, we stand up, we fight tonight. We stand up, we stand up, we fight tonight. We stand up.
I stood at the gates
with nothing to bring, no medals to wear, no songs left to sing, no list of good deeds I could hold in my hand, just a lifetime of trying to understand. St. Peter looked kindly and asked me why. I thought for a moment, then lifted my eyes. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. I remembered my failures, remembered my fears, the mistakes and regrets I carried for years. The times I stumbled, the times I fell, the prayers I whispered when life wasn't well. And then I remember the promise he made, and all of my worries just faded away. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. He hung between two broken men, showing mercy right until the end. One turned away, one chose to believe, and grace was all he'd ever need. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. No crown of glory, no perfect song, just faith in the one who carried me along. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. No crown of glory, no perfect song, just faith in the one who carried me along. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. And if someday someone asks me, why are you here? I won't say, because I was good enough. I won't say, because I earned my place. I'll simply smile and say, the man in the middle said I could come. the room with a smile on your face, but your mind's racing all over the place. Got 1,000 things running through your head, and you know you ought to slow it down instead. Well, don't just grab the first jar you see. There's a little bit of science to the TAC. Take a minute, breathe, don't rush somehow. Ask yourself what's right now. Do you need to chill? Do you need some sleep? Do you need a relief that's nice and deep? Do you need a snack? Do you need a grin? Let's figure out where to begin. What's right now? What's your body say? Hey. Are you winding down at the end of the day? Hey. Northern Lights if you're ready for bed. Bubba Kush if your battery's dead. Dos when the aches hang around. Blue cheese if you're still moving around. Everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Northern Light says turn down the speed. Let your busy little brain be free. Tie an Afghani on a sleepy ride, like a warm blanket by your side. Then Bubba Kush walks through the door, says, buddy, you ain't working anymore. It's the melt into the couch parade. Cancel your chores that you already made. Need some comfort, need some peace. Need those busy thoughts to cease. Don't overthink, don't wear a frown. Listen when your body's talking now. What's right now? What's your body say? Are you winding down at the end of the day? Northern Lights if you're ready for bed. Bubba Kush if your battery's dead. Dos when the aches hang around. Blue cheese if you're still moving around. Hey, everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Do says I got your back when your muscles start to crack. Blue cheese says grab a little bite, but still keep dancing through the night. Slow reaction, dry mouth too. Keep some water close to you. If your heart starts racing fast, take it easy, let it pass. Everybody's chemistry works a little differently. What's right now? Listen to yourself. Not every jar belongs on everybody's shelf. Some are sleepy, some are light, some are daytime, some are night. Take it slow and you'll find out how to choose what's right now. What's right now? Oh, what's right now? What's right now? Hey, everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Hey, ask your body what's right now. Hey.
Well, good morning. Well, I should say good afternoon because it is afternoon time. It is 12:15, actually 12:17, coming up on 12:18 here in a moment. Yeah, and I have absolutely nothing prepared for today. Absolutely nothing. Well, maybe a couple of things. All right, I got a little bit. All right, but it's not going to be a whole lot today. It's going to be a quiet day. Father's Day is tomorrow, and my brain is I am to me, Father's Day is very much like Memorial Day. And I kind of have to kind of recuse myself from the rest of the world because of things that aren't there anymore. But I will start with this. I sent a message to Tim Burchett today because, it doesn't appear that our politicians listen to us. Not one bit. And I said to him, I says, yeah, hey, Tim Burchett, maybe they would listen to this. If they won't listen to We the People, sometimes song lyrics gets the message across. Thanks for standing up for even the oldest and the littlest in the communities. And that, I see that that's what he's been doing. Okay. So I put this together this morning. So if you're somebody who lives on Social Security, or some type of disability, but you paid into the system for years, okay, this song is to, I tried to do this in a respectful and fun kind of tone, but it's the idea that people need to understand, that we paid into the pot, and we know that those who've been stirring it have been stealing it, putting it in places that it doesn't need to go. Okay, it's the same thing with taxes. Okay, they're putting it in places where it doesn't need to go. We need to take care of our elderly. We need to take care of, our country right now. This is the time for us to do exactly that, and it's time that all these politicians start doing the same thing. So I put this together, just having a little fun this morning. That's all. That's all I was doing.
Now hold on. I've been working since my back was younger, paying taxes, paying bills, paying into systems that were supposed to be there someday. And now I'm just asking a simple question. Who's been stirring the pot? Hey! 40 years punching that clock on time. Rain or shine, I stood in line. Built a family, paid my dues, did what ordinary folks all do. The roads, the schools, the lights downtown, that's what keeps the country sound. The money's meant to build us up, not spill all over somebody's cup. Whoa, here's the truth, we're just asking for a little proof. Whoa, nothing new, just honor what you said you'd do. I paid into the pot. Who's been stirring it? We built this house. Who's been turning it? We're not angry, we're just asking why folks work a lifetime and barely get by. The money's for communities, families too. Honor the promises, that's all we're asking you. Yeah. Coffee is hot and the neighbors grin. Well, here we go again. One more headline, one more surprise. Everybody rubbing their tired old eyes. We ain't fussing, we ain't sore. We just seen this movie before. If regular folks can balance a book, maybe somebody ought to take another look. A veteran, a farmer, a teacher, a friend, someone will tell us where the dollars went. Somebody honest, somebody fair, somebody who's actually gonna be there. I paid into the pot. Who's been stirring it? The people built this place. Now let's take care of it. No hollering, no fight, no slamming the door. Just neighbors paying attention. A little bit more. Honor the work. Honor the years. Honor the people who've been here. Honor the people who've been here.
Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. Okay. Now I got this thing in my head, that sometimes the rallies ought to be turned around. Okay. And instead of it being about the politician running for the office, it should be the citizens that they represent, sitting them down and then delivering message after message after message until it's drummed into their head that you are responsible for your constituents. Those who pay taxes, those who pay into Social Security, those who pay into insurance, those who pay into Medicaid and Medicare. It's enough is enough. Enough is enough. And if Tim Burchett can turn around and share that with 10 people, who turn around and share that with 10 people, who turn around and share that with 10 people, pretty soon the message might get across. I wasn't mean. I wasn't vindictive. I was just asking questions. And I was being nice about that. You might have blocked somebody, but you don't know how to find the list to unblock them. Yesterday, he was talking to Devin and then couldn't see him. Well, actually, I have. Did you block? Did you like kick him out of the chat? You don't have a wrench, do you? As long as you didn't give him a wrench, then or you don't have a wrench, then shouldn't be a problem. Give me a second here. Get over here and take a peek. Yeah, so what you have to do is everybody else was talking to him. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to find his page, and then you have to unblock him, or you need to go into. Hang on, I'm looking on my other screen here, so bear with me for a second. If you go to okay, so because you made a screen name, that automatically means that you have a channel. Okay? Are you with me so far? That means you automatically have a channel. Okay? Whether you've ever put anything up there or anything like that, it doesn't matter. Okay? But what you do is you go to where it says customize channel. And when you click on customize channel, it gives you a whole bunch of menus, okay? And then you go down to community. I think it's community. No, it's not community. It's give me a second. It's going to take me a second to find out which one of these buttons it is here. Is it dashboard? No, it's not dashboard. Give me a second. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Settings. Okay, then you go into your settings and give me a second. I'm still looking. Bear with me. Community moderation. Okay. And then it's user management. And in user management is where you should be able to find people that you blocked. So they would be listed as hidden users. So go to your YouTube settings. Here, let me see if I can do this on this screen here. Okay, so you go to settings, and then I believe that it is privacy on this. No, it's not privacy. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, go to settings, and then No, it's not. That's not it either. Dang nabbit. Okay. So, but basically what I had to do is in order to do it, I go here to my page and then I click on customize channel and it opens up a whole nother window here. Okay. Then I go down here to these settings and then you will see where then it says channel, then advanced settings. No, it's not advanced settings. It's okay. It's community moderation, and once you click on community moderation, click on user management, and then down here you'll see where it says hidden users, and those are people that you blocked. You just remove the name that you want unblocked. Leave the rest of them there, unless you want to deal with idiots again and have to re-ignore them or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we're just gonna kind of go through. Well, somebody's already shared this on from Tim's page, which is great, and that means that more people are going to be pointing it out to him. And the thing is I'm not saying that to Tim. I'm saying, hey, can you pass this message along to all these people who are doing the exact opposite of what we, the people, want? You know, listen, we're asking for the theft to be stopped. We're asking for the corruption to come to an end. We're talking about, we've asked for, law enforcement to step up and take care of the traffickers. We've asked for ICE to come up, step up and take care of the illegals. We've asked the DOJ to step up and prosecute those who have committed treasonous crimes against our country. It's a patience game sometimes, but, here's an update on the swimming pool. I told you guys about the couple of guys from Georgia that were seen, that were recorded dumping. They each dumped a couple of 5-gallon buckets of this algae into the pool intentionally. Okay. And they are looking for them. As soon as they locate them, they will be arrested. But then there's other people that came and did stuff to it too. Somebody went out there and cut the material for the pool, and intentionally cut the liner of the pool. And it's like, it's ridiculous. I mean, you guys are really being this stupid as to complaining about a problem being cleaned up. Don't you understand that algae infested water attracts more mosquitoes, more flies, more critters that, basically feed on fungus and algae? Enough. This girl's been tracking all this work and stuff that they've been doing, and I think it's great to see that they're getting, the guys who are doing this work are getting a lot of support. It's absolutely crazy that they even have to do this. Absolutely crazy. All right. I have no idea how to even say that name, so I'm not even going to bother to try it. It's at Newsblast17 says, we all know Trump sends coded messages. Well, in this case, it seems to be a cipher. Poll, which do you prefer, Democrat or Democrat? Dumbo crap. It's in one case, you simply exchange the E for a U. So simple and precise, many people don't know or assume that dumb ends in B. In the in the other case, you spell out dumb, but sometimes, or it seems to lose some of the identity to Democrats when done this way, which is better. Thank you for your attention to this very important matter, DJT. Yeah. So that was up on Truth Social. So Donald Trump put out radical left fools and Democrats realize how well we have done in our war against Iran with their country being completely defeated militarily. Obama, the guy who can't even pay the guys who built his building. Yeah. Just kept giving them billions in cash and never used our then depleted military for what should have been done to rein in the world's number one sponsor of terror, Iran. They had zero respect for him. They thought he was like Sleepy Joe Biden, a weak and ineffective leader. And on this, they were 100% correct. Iran got away with murder for 47 years until I came along. Then it all changed. America is back. Yeah. President Trump just posted on X to ask America if he should rename ICE to NICE, and he did. It is up on there. Yeah, the concept I have had for quite some time, a strong feeling that the name of these patriots, ICE, should be changed to NICE, in that it will totally discombobulate crooked, dishonest, and unpatriotic reporters and journalists for them to say we went to a nice facility today, as opposed to ICE or NICE agents have deported a violent drug dealer. They won't be able to handle it. They will go totally crazy. All it means is adding an end, national, to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, a much more prestigious name. Everyone loves it, but I have been told by the legendary Tom Homan that the agents do not love it as much as the other population, who thinks that we should add an N to change the name of ICE to NICE. I think they should. I think they should. I think it's great. I think that would be freaking phenomenal. Oh, NICE went to see my neighbor, took all his workers, kind of thing. Yeah. All right. So Jimmy Dore says, who saw this coming except everyone? Now Iran is closing the strait again because Israel won't stop bombing Lebanon, which is in the first sentence of the MOU. And Patriot Dad EV 2.0 says the straits are not closed despite fake America great again, best efforts to make a tweet true. Yeah, it's not true. The strait is open. They've already got 17 million barrels through there just in the last 24 hours. So enough is enough. These people can stop their bullshit. The same people who complained that UFC 250 was desecrating the White House keep vandalizing our monuments. These psychos hate America. So police have yet detained another leftist goon for allegedly vandalizing the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. These people need to be slapped with major federal. I told you they were going to get them. No, is okay. Let's go here for a second, B dog. You know what it is that Israel seems to think that it needs all of Palestine. That's and that's the thing is they want the Ben Gurion, uh, what do you call it? The canal built is what they want. Okay, and the thing is that who is stopping them from being able to achieve that? Well, both Gaza and Lebanon are the two major factors stopping that from happening, and that's why they're going after Lebanon. Okay, it's because Lebanon doesn't want a separation of the land. They don't want the land split in half. And that's basically yeah, it's like in order to build a canal over there, the extent of construction and everything else, Lebanon is not in any way gonna benefit from that. If anything, that means that Israel would have complete control over who gets fed in that area because the majority of their goods are shipped to them. And if they change the waterways, then Israel's in complete control as to what's going in and what's going out. And it would be no different than if Iran was in control of the strait. So yeah. But yeah. Hammer of Justice is coming. And Theo's put this up. I'm not going to play it because I'm
jackals, hyenas. They're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, until one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
Yeah. So what I want to do right now is I want to jump into my feed because, like I said, I'm not going to be with you guys a whole bunch of time today. As you can tell just from my reading, that I'm really not. I'm really not here today. Today and tomorrow are going to be a couple of days for me, so I'm just kind of I'm not with it. But I told you guys yesterday that I would be here at least for a little bit today, and so I'm trying to go through. So this here is in Oregon.
Tackling its homelessness crisis in a pretty outrageous way by giving priority housing to certain homeless people and not others. So who gets a priority, who doesn't? Well, that's based on a scoring system that awards more points to homeless families that check certain DEI boxes, like if English is their second language, or if they're interested in obtaining LGBTQ or cultural services. You can't make this up. According to a frequently asked questions memo put out by the county, it is prioritizing, quote, households with the highest housing barricades and barriers, I should say, and who are overrepresented in our local homeless population, like BIPOC households, LGBTQIA2S+. Wow. So what happens if you don't fall into those categories? Do you deserve to live on the streets? Now, the county did attempt to downplay the significance of the scoring system, saying other factors such as housing availability and systems capacity are also at play. But their own fact sheet says that the score is important and plays a key role in who gets priority housing. So which is it? We reached out to the county for comment. We have not heard back. And the reporter from the Washington Free Beacon, Aaron Siberium, who originally broke this story, joins me now. Aaron, this story, I've been looking at it for about a week now, and I couldn't believe it. So tell our viewers, simply put, because it's a very complicated system, but basically it boils down to you get points for checking an LGBTQ box or other and are more likely to get homeless services in this county in Oregon.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you check that you're interested in culturally specific services or interested in LGBT specific services, which is a different category, or that you speak English as a second language, all of those things are worth a number of points. And the net result is that someone who was, say, transgender immigrant who spoke English as a second language would plausibly receive more points than a woman with a 6-year-old child who'd been homeless for over 12 months.
Yep, this has been going on for a long time. A long time. Long time. Yep. All right. And then we got...
opened it up. Within 2 minutes, all of the spots were taken. So the professor thought he had a really hot class that he was going to be offering. It turns out only 2 of the students enrolled in the class were real. The rest were fake. And that was from Minnesota. What is going on? Ghost students?
Yeah, I mean, on your show before, I've said that I'm never surprised by how low these fraudsters are willing to sink to take money out of the pockets of American citizens. This one actually did surprise me. We have turned education in this country into a piggy bank for the worst people you can imagine. And the Biden administration did nothing about this. Nothing for 4 years. Secretary McMahon has been one of the most important anti-fraud warriors in the entire federal government. She's partnered with the task force to shut this down. Just in the last couple months, they've already blocked $150 million of fraudulent loans from going out the door. They've discovered other loans that the Biden administration let out the door to the tunes of tens of millions of dollars that we are going to prevent people from ever getting again. And this is why it was so important for President Trump to put the vice president in charge of this task force, because we can amass the resources of the whole federal government, including at the Department of Education, using high-tech mechanisms to automatically detect fraud, harnessing the power of American technological innovation to shut this down and keep money where it belongs, in the pockets of hardworking American citizens.
Andrew, last one.
Yeah. Just crazy. Ghost students. It's like, this is ridiculous. And then there's this.
And this one you will not believe. A former Small Business Administration, an IRS employee, yes, someone who worked inside the federal government. Her name is Hala Williams. She was charged in a multi-year scheme to steal over $3.5 million from 4 COVID-era relief programs. According to the indictment, while she was working for the SBA as a loan officer, Williams would recruit people into her scam by direct messaging them on Instagram, where she would urge them to submit fraudulent SBA applications. She would then share the proceeds from those loans with her accomplices after using her access at the SBA to approve the applications. Now, Saturday in America was able to get a copy of the indictment, and here is what we found. Prosecutors uncovering some of those messages that she allegedly had. Listen to these. Want to make some money? $12K. I'm approve your SBA grant. You get $15K. I just charge $3K because this is my job on the line. As soon as you submit it, I can approve it today or tomorrow. And listen to this. I'll do your mom's too. These are the messages a federal employee was sending. And after leaving the SBA, she went over to the IRS, where she is accused of doing the same thing. You cannot make this up.
This is what's been going on behind the scenes, and it's been going on for so long. You know, Brett Baer is with Patrick Bet David, and I thought that this was an interesting clip, and I want to share it with you guys.
If you look at this report, the extent of it, to your point, is massive. If they estimate that 40% of all the local districts in the UK had some incident, that's crazy. If you think about every 40%, 149 local authority districts, 40% of all districts across the United Kingdom. And it goes on to say that the police forces, social services, National Health Service, licensing authorities all failed the victims. So when Elon Musk first got onto this, it coincided with the British Prime Minister being in town, and I had an interview with Keir Starmer at the Blair House. And I had a whole list of questions about the tariffs and the relationship with the U.S., and I went through all that. But I asked him specifically about this charge by Elon Musk, about these rape gangs and how serious it was. And he said, "Oh, I've seen this. You know, we were investigating it. I think it's overblown." I mean, that was the messaging, was that it's
That's Keir Starmer.
Yes, and I'll figure out the soundbite and I'll figure out how to pull it up. But
Yeah. So Keir just basically shrugged it off. And, you know, what was interesting about the whole interview was, you know, how he went into, you know, it did that Keir was so lackadaisical about it, and that it basically was a non-issue. And the thing is that, you know, the people are recognizing this. Tommy Robinson put that up. Are you angry enough yet? Share this everywhere, you know. And you know, and Elon is right in going after this. You know, all Keir Starmer could do was downplay the issue of generations of British girls being raped, pimped, and prostituted by Muslim Pakistani gangs, telling Brett the issue has been overblown. We will never get justice for the children of the UK as long as we have politicians like Keir Starmer in positions of power. It is that simple, you know, and I hate to say that to people over there, but it's a fact, you know. So Donald Trump put this one out this morning. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni asked over and over for a picture with me during the G7 meeting in France. She is doing poorly in Italy with her level of popularity, possibly because she turned down the United States of America, a country that truly loves and protects Italy, when it came to denying Iran from obtaining or developing a nuclear weapon. So did NATO, for that matter. She wouldn't even let us use Italy's landing strips or runways, a great logistical inconvenience, and this despite the fact the U.S. contributes hundreds of billions of dollars a year to protect Italy, and and other so-called NATO allies. Now, after the United States defeated Iran militarily, she wants to be friends again in order to get her numbers up. No thanks, President DJT. Yep. You said it flat out. Yep. So, judge clears release of Biden audio files. Biden sued to bury. A federal judge gave the DOJ the green light to hand Biden's audio files to the Heritage Foundation, a major blow to the former president who sued in May to block them. Heritage says the recordings prove Biden mishandled classified information. He fought to keep them sealed. Now the public may finally hear them. You know, this is the thing, is that, you know, we all want to hear it, you know. Let's see. And then that was the unveiling of the well, here's more on the.
A man jumped in the reflecting pool today with all these crowds around, cut out a huge piece of the blue sealant, and tried to get away, but he was arrested.
So, you know, this girl goes through here every day, and she started reporting on it as they were making the changes, and, you know, and all that. And it was just, yeah, it was something. So, President Trump emerges from the new Air Force One, just delivered to Joint Andrews, or Joint Base Andrews. He's now giving an impromptu speech to a crowd of Air Force service members who made this happen in less than a year. Absolutely unheard of. Boeing hasn't been able to complete their Air Force One replacements in over a decade now. So he did a little speech over there, and that's where we get to yesterday's podcast. The colors absolutely pop, and it's you know, the JFK Jr. plane colors that are on there. and it looks phenomenal, and it's a lot bigger. It's like 40 something feet longer, and it'll stay in the air. It can stay in the air almost twice the time that the old Air Force One were able to do. Yeah, so that was pretty much all I had today. I didn't really have anything. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know what where I'm at this moment. I just got a lot of shit going through my head right now, and it's I'm trying to keep everything in order and try and make sure that my sanity stays in one piece. So let's see. What am I going to take you out with? I got to find the. Let's go here first.
They said the fire was dying. They said the fight was through. They said the walls are closing in. There was nothing left to do. Every headline screaming, every voice demanding fear, trying to turn a nation against the things we hold dear. The truth ain't always shouting, and panic ain't a plan. You've got to learn to see the difference between a leader and a scam. Lift the fog, let the daylight shine. Don't surrender your heart or your mind. Stand your ground when the fear rolls in. Truth is where the fight begins. Don't let division steal your soul. Don't let the noise take control. America's story ain't over yet. We haven't reached the final chapter yet. Lift the fog. Lift the fog. Learn to see the difference between a flag and a lie, between a nation's people and the wolves that hide inside. Question every narrative, don't hand your voice away. Freedom isn't something you can put on pause someday. Don't trade faith for panic, don't trade hope for rage. History's always written by the ones who stay engaged. Lift the fog, let the daylight shine. Don't surrender your heart or your mind. Stand your ground when the fear rolls in. Truth is where the fight begins. Don't let division steal your soul. Don't let the noise take control. America's story ain't over yet. We haven't reached the final chapter yet. Oh, lift the fog. Lift the fog. No more fear merchants, no more endless doom, no more voices telling you America's out of room. Stand together, stand awake, know the difference, know what's fake. Hold the line and keep your sight. Darkness always fears the light. Lift the fog, let the daylight rise. Keep the truth before your eyes. When confusion fills the air, Courage is the answer there. Stand united, don't give in. The battle starts within. The future's still being written out. We're the ones who hold the pen. Lift the flag. Lift the flag. Lift the flag. Lift the flag.
Woke up this morning to a world on fire. Everybody shouting, climbing walls of wire. Fear on the TV, lies across the screen. Hard to know these days what anything means. But I hear my Father's voice down in my soul. Stand up straight, don't let the darkness take control. Love your neighbor, hold the line, stay alive. Open up your eyes and let your spirit drive. Don't let the noise pull you under. Don't lose your heart in the thunder. Keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes on the light. There's still love in the middle of the fight tonight. When the road gets narrow and the world feels cold, keep your heart wide open and never let go. Keep your head on a swivel, but your soul on the rise. There's a whole lot of beauty still left in these eyes. Yeah, the world may shake, but we're not gonna break. We were born for more than survival. Little old lady waving from a porch swing. Kids on the sidewalk still learning to dream. Somebody praying in the middle of pain. Somebody dancing in the pouring rain. There's still good people helping strangers stand. Still working hard with calloused hands. Still holding family, still holding faith. Still finding hope when it all feels late. Don't let the fear define you. There's still a fire inside you. Keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes on the light. There's still love in the middle of the fight tonight. When the road gets narrow and the world feels cold, keep your heart wide open and never let go. Keep your head on a swivel, but your soul on the rise. There's a whole lot of beauty still left in these eyes. Yeah, the world may shake, but we're not gonna break. We were born for more than survival. Oh, don't forget who you are. You were made from the dust and the stars. Oh, even when shadows fall, love is still the strongest thing of all. Keep your head on a swivel, don't lose your grace. Every scar tells a story, every soul has a place. And if somebody stumbles, you help them stand tall. That's the kind of strength that can heal us all. Keep your head on a swivel, keep your faith alive. There's still hope for tomorrow as long as we try. Yeah, the world may change, but love